I am super, super excited to be representing the team in 2025. Yeah, and you'll see that video of me throwing around with these shortly.
It's time.
Oh, I turned that over on my hand. That is awful. First throw of the day is trash. Let's try that again with the orange guy, shall we? There it is. The Chicaina. If you're going truly finish line only, putting with the pace, premium plastic pace, I think this is forged. But luckily this one's close enough that it matters. It matters a lot. Oh no. Not like this, man. This is how my finish line career starts. With just an absolute tragedy. Ooh, that one looked kind of nice though. You guys saw that. At hole too long, I typically throw the flex forehand, but I can't go this far without throwing the sector. Incredibly excited to throw these. I'm gonna try to throw these on the right side, just on a little hyzer, let them drift. Go composite first, they should be more stable. These things are so comfortable in the hand. Oh, just a little too stable. What a line that was holding. You've got like a 15-mile-an-hour tailwind right now, so definitely stabling this thing up. Oh, be the one. What a line. Throw the flex forehand as well at the composite era. This thing is a tank. What a shot. I'm just chronically never as close to this basket as I think I am. We're not talking about that. All right, we're playing 3 short because I'm mentally not ready to throw a distance driver yet. We're gonna throw all the mids, Supra, sector. Go Supra first. This is the pre-release. A little bit of headwind as well, so good amount of hyzer on this guy. Kind of much more stable than I anticipated, but decent shot. Guess I can throw these pretty flat. Go composite first again. Fight out. That's a decent shot. Oh, go. Oh, that forge sector. Let me describe to you what throwing that disc feels like to me.
You get done with your round, pack up, and head out. You already know we're stopping at our favorite place on the way home. Head in for that sweet, sweet post-round shower, but you kind of realize you're feeling some type of way. So you type out that risky text. To distract yourself, you take that shower, but nothing in the world could have prepared you for what you saw when you got out.
Something like that. All right, gonna give the chicanes another test here on hole 4 as well as the pace. We'll try to throw this. Definitely deep for a throwing putter for me, but we'll give it a shot. Actually, let's go pace first. Just a little backhand hyzer here through this gap. Nice smooth guy. We'll give the pace another chance. Missed my gap, but it's incredible. And then we'll try this earlier forehand here. That thing is beautiful on a forehand. All right, another great opportunity for a straight mid shot here. We're going Supra, sector. I don't think the Supra is that flippy. I think I've been lied to by myself and my peers. I'm gonna try to just hit this like baby hyzer, maybe a little flat. Oh yeah, it's just not flipping at all. You've been lied to, along with me. Forward sector. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just throwing on way more hyzer than I realize. I'm gonna really try to hit this flat, maybe a little ante. Fix my problem here. Right, that held the ante. I think it's a me problem. I think I just suck. All right, apologies for missing some putts on the last few holes. The park is popping today, trying to stay out of some people's way. I think this hole, although it sucks to film, will be a good test of stability between the Composite Torque and Radiant Rally. Both have some good fade at the end. This one will flip up more though. Let's go Composite Torque first. You guys know and love this disc. I throw this all the time. A little bit of headwind. If I hit this gap twice, I will be shocked. If that was online, that shot was perfect, and it kicked it in the fairway. A little bit more flip out of this guy. Maybe 1 of 2. Surely 1 of 2. Yes. Look at that. I feel like the Rally is so underrated, man. This is a tasty little shot from that tee. Specifically, this Radiant plastic is incredible. All right, it is finally time to throw the big boys, the Daytona and the Interval. Interval is the less stable one, but judging on the dome on both of these, I think they're both going to be pretty stable. Going to hit the Interval first, just nice stock, maybe slight hyzer release, see what it does. Yeah, it did not come off that hyzer one bit. I kind of yanked it a little bit, but yeah, no movement off hyzer for that. Kind of expected with the dome. I'm going to try to force this over a little bit on the Daytona, see how much it fights back. It came out early, but man, that thing is beefy. Okay, these are Drew Gibson discs. I do not have Drew Gibson power. In comparison, let's try the Forged Era as well. This is a pre-release. Obviously, this has been thrown a lot. I used to bag this thing, but this is money. Ooh, kind of air bounced that a little bit. Held its stability. The last time I threw it, it was much less stable. I'm gonna try the Rally as well. Driver-wise, outside of the torque for forehands, I have been loving this Rally. Little early release, but you can see that just very, very, very straight flight. These are all in a line up here, literally the exact same distance, about like 360 to 370. So I suck today. We'll go to the shank. We'll throw a couple chicane up shots. Go a little wide forehand. Almost perfect. And the actual line, little backhand. Skip. Yeah. Just fine. All right, let's try both the distance drivers again. Give them another comparison here. Maybe some better throws. Just nice and wide. Maybe even a little turn because we know they're both pretty stable. Yeah, there is just no budging in that thing. That thing is stable. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to crank over on this. Yeah, I mean, I have no power today, but still. That thing is beefy. All right, the last hole you could see nothing but the actual sun. We got one more shot for the Interval and Daytona to do something with them. I'm gonna do my best. Luckily right now I do need a big hyzer, so I think both these discs will be pretty good at that. I'm just so surprised I can't get that to flip at all. That's OB. All right, push it wider with the Daytona. That Interval is insanely beefy. Honestly, the Daytona might be less stable. Look at that skip though. All right, there's the distance drivers. Our Daytona barely stayed in. I think this is pretty similar stability-wise to my Swirly S-Blend Conqueror, and the Interval might be even a little bit more stable. Oh, that's terrible. I actually didn't know that bad. I know Corey mentioned that color plays a big part of stability in the Interval specifically, so that may have something to do with it. All right, we got one more test for the mids here. Sector, Supra, all in a hyzer. I don't know if this isn't flippy or if I just have no arm speed today. So I'm gonna hit this pretty flat, see what it does. A little right to left wind. I mean, that's just kind of beautiful. That might go in. Oh my goodness. All right, Forge sector. Like that flipped up more than the Supra did. That's also just beautiful though. A little long. This is normally a putter shot for me, but wanted to try these out. Go composite, a little bit more hyzer. See the pushing fade this has. Oh no. Never mind. Man, I really thought that this Supra was going in. No! If you like what you're seeing on my backside here in this very artsy, gosh dang it, this artsy sunset shot, you can go to the link in my bio, description, wherever this is posted at, and get an Atlas bag. They're in stock with some new colorways. try one out today. All right, last hole, it's customary. We're gonna throw everything 5-speed and below at it. Just for me, that's Finish Line's lineup. What stood out to me at first is really good. Obviously, the torque's been in my bag for a while, so definitely the torque. The Shikaina, great approach disc. The Sector, I need to work a little bit with more, but the Supra, I think might go back in my bag as of today, because this thing flies so sick. Outside of that, me and the Pace don't really get along. That's what I expected. And the distance drivers are beefy boys. I want to try maybe some different colors that have less beef to them, but those things are not playing. We'll start out with the Pace, go up in speed. And yeah, maybe one of these goes in. I really like, I mean, it's just a floaty deep putter. You can't go wrong with a floaty deep putter. It's just not my cup of tea. One backhand, one forehand for the Shikaina. This is what I would probably actually throw in this hole. That's why. Dang it, just a little higher, man. Come on. On a forehand especially, those feel really good. I've been throwing the Fjord as my approach disc. Those are definitely less overstable, but very, very workable. Feel incredible. Go Supra Sectors here. Nice little touch on these. That was supposed to be an ace run. It ended up being a pretty good shot for the hole. This guy, I think of the Sectors, I actually like this one better somehow. Oh, just too much hyzer. I feel like if I threw that angle with the composite though, it would be pretty dumpy. Pretty pushy to the left. Let's see, give it a little more space. Maybe not. Me and the Sectors have some work to do. All right, there's the Finish Line allotment video. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what's coming next, but I hope you watch it and I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, I'm very sorry. What was that?